Did you know?
Wakefield, New Hampshire is home to a famous hole. Okay, so it was back on January 10th, 1977, when a farmer named William McCarthy looked out over his pond. Most of the body of water seemed normal for New Hampshire winter. It was frozen so solid that, according to William himself, you could drive a tank over it. That was, of course, except for the perfectly circular 3-foot hole in the middle. Now, this was a private pond on a private farm, so there was just no explanation for it. It couldn't even be explained away by blaming it on an ice fisher, because those fellers don't need holes that big. Plus, you know, the whole private property thing. So McCarthy did what anyone with a mysterious hole would do. He poked it with a stick. Once again, according to the man himself, he, quote, saw what appeared to be a square black object, unquote, in the water. Yeah, you heard that right. His frozen solid pond had a 3-foot diameter hole with a mysterious black box in it. That was when all hell broke loose. He called the police called the civil defense called the National Guard, and the farm was a media sensation for the day. Investigators brought Geiger counters that measured extremely high levels of radiation under the ice. It got so intense that looky-loos were completely ignoring police tape and just walking right up to the hole while everyone tried to work. Everyone from Joe Beat Cop to the damn Pentagon was there. And it all ended with a big old shoulder shrug and an oh. And that was pretty much it. All this took place on a Monday and everyone was gone by Tuesday. William went back to the hole the next morning and there was nothing there. The black box was gone and the radiation was no more. Of course, that's what they want you to think. There are first-person accounts that stated the National Guard pulled something out of the hole in the middle of the night and trucked it away immediately. For their part, the Guard simply said that they collected water samples in a black box. And that's pretty much it. Again. Well, almost. Again. William McCarthy maintained that his mysterious hole never froze over for the rest of the winter. Remember that this all happened in New Hampshire and they literally had a sub-zero night directly after all the hullabaloo. Still, that watery hole remained until the spring thaw. So, what do you think? Do you trust the National Guard and Pentagon, or do you think they absconded with a mysterious artifact from space? Let us know in the comments. Oh, and if you like this, do me a favor and share it with somebody else who'll enjoy it. And please don't forget to subscribe below, it really helps. And sorry for my voice, I have COVID. So, as always,
Hey, thanks for listening. If you like odd and haunted history, please subscribe to Slightly Odd America on YouTube and like and follow Slightly Odd America on the podcast app of your choice. You can also join in on the fun by following us at facebook.com/the new Slightly Odd Fitchburg. We're always asking for story suggestions and sharing updates on what's coming next. You can also help support this whole thing by buying your very own copy of Slightly Odd Fitchburg, The Odd and Haunted History of Central Massachusetts. It's filled with New England folklore and stories that we've been researching for years, and you can get it in paperback, digital print, and even as an audiobook. You can find links to everything in the description as well as on slightlyoddfitchburg.com. That's also where we have handmade, custom-built Ouija boards and super fun t-shirts. There are many more stories to share, so until next time, keep being odd and proud.